One day, a child's first words might not be mom or dad. It might be a command. Not to a parent, but to a system.
How can I help?
Play, answer, friend. And the wild part? That system will respond. With a voice.
Hello.
A personality. Maybe in a face that feels just as real as you or me. By the 2030s, kids may never know what it feels like to be truly offline. Their best friend could be an AI avatar. Their classroom, a headset projecting full-scale simulations. Their nursery, a predictive crib that doesn't just monitor, it forecasts. Every laugh, every tantrum, every single question, not just witnessed by parents, but logged, analyzed, and fed into models that claim to know their future before they do. We already call kids today digital natives, but the next generation, they won't just be born into digital life. They're going to be raised by it.
Would you like butter?
So here's the question that we're going to explore today. Will growing up alongside all this tech make kids more connected or more controlled? We're fast forwarding to the year 2040, breaking down what childhood could look like when every step of growing up is shaped by technology. Let's step into the nursery of the year 2040. It doesn't just look different, it feels different. The crib isn't just a crib, it's a predictive sleep pod, tracking heart rate, breathing, even micro expressions while the baby's dreaming. At 2 a.m, parents don't wake up to crying. They wake up to an alert. Stress levels spiked at 2:14 a.m., possibly a nightmare. Suggest soothing. Even the baby monitor has evolved. Now it's a 360-degree sensor mapping the room in real time. Temperature, air quality, noise levels, all optimized automatically. The mobile above the crib? Not just plastic stars. It's AR projections, shapes, and colors tuned to spark cognitive growth. Some even react to the baby's gaze, shifting when attention drifts. For parents, it feels like reassurance, a chance to sleep without second-guessing every sound. A dashboard that shows things like sleep quality, mood shifts, milestones. But there's a flip side. Every laugh, every cry, every restless kick is logged. Not just for tonight, but forever. That same dashboard doesn't just show where the child is today. It starts predicting where that child might be heading tomorrow. So the nursery becomes more than a safe space. It's also a lab and a ledger. From day one, a child's life is both nurtured and recorded. Now let's fast forward a few years. Preschool in 2040 doesn't start with crayons and story time. It starts with glasses. You heard me right. Each child slips on a pair of lightweight AR lenses, and instantly the room transforms. Block play? It's not just stacking wooden towers anymore. Those same blocks trigger a physics simulation. Kids build skyscrapers, bridges, whole cities, then watch them rise and crumble in slow motion. They're not just playing, they're learning how the world works, one collapse at a time. The teacher is still in charge, but now they've got backup. A real-time AI coach feeding insights through a discrete earpiece or tablet. This child's focus is slipping. Switch to teamwork task. She's ahead on problem solving. Time to challenge her. Even the furniture plays a role. Desk double as haptic learning surfaces. When kids trace letters, the surface gently vibrates, guiding their strokes. Handwriting becomes a game. Every curve, every angle reinforced instantly. And here's where it gets interesting. The kids just think they're playing, but under the hood, the system is logging everything. Reaction times, collaboration signals, how quickly frustration sets in. By the time the session ends, parents and teachers don't just see progress, they actually see a predictive profile showing attention span, learning speed, even the social tendencies. A roadmap that suggests where a child might excel and where they might struggle. For some families, it kind of sounds like a dream. You get that early support, you're having fewer surprises, and you're having more of a chance to nurture talent. But there's the other side. When every block, tower, every doodle, every tiny choice gets analyzed, how much of childhood ends up being left unshaped? Now picture this. It's Saturday morning and you're walking down the toy aisle in 2040. Forget dolls, board games, or Lego sets in cardboard boxes. Every shelf is alive with smart toys, glowing, shifting, updating themselves in real time. That stuffed animal, it's not just plush, it's embedded with a language model chip. It listens, it responds, it remembers. By the time your kid's 5, the toy knows their favorite jokes, bedtime fears, even the songs that calm them down. The blocks, still stackable, but each piece has a sensor core. Snap them together and the system tracks shape, speed, and balance. Through AR lenses, those same blocks become castles with working drawbridges, or rockets that actually launch in the digital overlay. On the surface, it's play, but to the toy companies, it's also data. You see, they're not just selling plastic anymore. They'll be collecting learning patterns, emotional cues, and usage stats with every game. And the economics change too. Instead of buying a toy once, many are now subscription-based. Pay monthly, unlock new features, new characters, new storylines. Skip a payment? Suddenly the toy forgets the songs it once knew. And like we've been hitting at, it kind of seems magical for parents. A toy that actually grows with your child. One that keeps pace, adapts, evolves. But for kids, it's blurring the line between playing and training. Every interaction will be shaped, stored, and sometimes monetized. By the 2040s, it's not just schools and toy companies watching kids grow up. Insurance companies are in the picture too. Imagine this. Your child's wearable isn't just tracking steps. It's a full biometric feed, showing heart rate, sleep cycles, even their stress levels. And the data doesn't just sit on a dashboard for parents. It streams straight to your health provider. On the upside, premiums drop if your kid hits certain wellness milestones. A healthy sleep pattern, consistent exercise, low stress signals. It's like a loyalty program for childhood. But miss too many milestones, and insurance costs start creeping up. Not because you did anything wrong, but because the model predicts a higher risk. Sound familiar? Even schools get looped in. Attendance, attention span, even nutrition tracked through cafeteria choices. The data builds into a risk profile before a child can even spell the word risk. And it doesn't stop at health. Behavioral analytics flag potential learning disabilities, social challenges, even emotional volatility. Some families see this as a gift, early warning systems that catch problems fast. Others see it as overreach. A system that defines your child by probabilities before they've had a chance to prove themselves. On paper, it's safety. In practice, it's kind of leverage. That biometric stream becomes the foundation of every future decision. From insurance rates to school placement. For parents, it's reassurance. For companies, revenue. For kids, under a microscope. So far, this future might sound like childhood under a microscope. But let's step back for a second. Because the story isn't all control. There are upsides, and some of them pretty incredible. Imagine a kid struggling with reading. In 2040, an AI reading coach can adjust on the fly. It doesn't just repeat the same lesson over and over.
That's how you pronounce
it
the
hears
word.
where the child hesitates, sees where the eyes linger, and shifts the story in real time. Suddenly, learning feels like play, and kids who might have fallen behind get pulled forward instead. Or take kids with ADHD or autism. Today, parents fight for resources. In the future, adaptive systems could spot patterns early, flag support needs, and deliver personalized tools, noise-canceling environments, calming holograms, focused scaffold builds right into lessons. And it's not just data collection, it's targeted help when it matters most. And think about access. Not every family can afford private tutors or special classes. But when these tools scale, the cost of personalized education drops. And that means that kids in a small town could get the same cognitive boost as a kid in a city school, leveling the playing field in ways we've never seen before. Even health has its bright spots. Continuous monitoring isn't just about insurance rates. It also means catching asthma attacks before they flare up, spotting sleep disorders before they spiral, giving parents the kind of early warning that saves lives.